Glory to Ukraine, glory to brave Ukrainian army, we will definitely win. Today I'd like to show you my rose variety, Count Dracula or République de Montmartre. It has two names and it is familiar under these two names. This is from Delbar, France, and it is grown in my garden for the first season. And I will share my impressions about it, which I have gained during this first season. Its color is red and it's pretty intense red. It stays the same during the whole flowering, whole blooming, whole life of the flower itself. But at some point in flowering, it could even gain some black shades, and it's it suits this variety very well. Bush itself is pretty spreading. It does not hold itself. Here in my garden, at least during the first season, it required support. Of course, I could leave it as is, but in such case, all the blooms were on the ground, and I could not look at them in appropriate way, because I had to carry them all to just see how beautiful they are, how full they are. So I decided just to give it at least some kind of support, and in this case, I could have good look over this all flowers. Flowers, they are growing in clusters. Clusters are very rich, are very big. And flowers itself, they are also big, they are full, they are up to 100 petals or even more. They are pretty long-lasting. They could be influenced by long-lasting humidity, but not as severely as Miriam, for example. Miriam here in my garden, it was very severely impacted by humidity, by rains, so it tended to boil. This variety, Count Dracula, it is not under such influence, but still, of course, humidity, long-lasting humidity, it leaves some signs of spoil on the flowers. So my impressions from the first season were that it loves pretty sunny weather, pretty dry weather, but not humid conditions and not humid regions. It has fragrance, but pretty light, not so intense, and you could not feel it very strongly, of course. Its main advantage, I think, is the pretty visible and pretty noticeable growth. Well branching and bush during the first season, it has grown very, very noticeable. It flowered repeatedly, and it was orange from the June here in my garden and up to even October, and was rich, flowering was rich, and clusters were as during the first wave, the same for repeated wave. Flowers itself, they were very big during the whole blooming, the whole season. It was influenced by black spot, but not severely. It came to winter pretty in leaves. I have protected it for the winter, because here in our region it could be even frost could reach even lower than -20 Celsius, so I wanted to that this variety, it stays untouched by the frost during the whole length of its branches, because of course I want the new season to start from the long branches rather than very short, in case I need to cut them, because they have been influenced by frost. So I have covered it for winter. In general, my impressions are high. about the flowers, about the bush, about the long-lastiness, about the color of the flower. I also love it. I am not a big lover of red roses, red colored roses, but this one, I love it. Yeah, it was very, very interesting and nice one. Interesting. Where do you grow this variety? What are your impressions about it, of course? And by the way, to talk about roses today, or to be more precise, tonight, Odessa and Kharkiv and other cities, but mostly Odessa and Kharkiv, they were attacked by Russia terrorist states, by drones, by missiles, and Odessa, there lives my friend, because of roses, because I faced her and communicated with her about roses. We love roses very much, and yeah, her apartment was partially destroyed by the drones, by Shaheds. During night, yeah, she and her daughter and her husband, they were in apartment at night, and could you even imagine, her daughter, it's pretty young, pretty small kid, 7, maybe 8 years old, and could you even imagine how she felt about this? These attacks. But Russians, yeah, they are terrorists, and they attack even nurseries, hospitals for newborns. Yeah, they attack every civilian building, and they kill kids as well, and even newborns. Yeah, last year they killed 2 days old kid, baby. So yeah, unfortunately, they continue this war, this genocide against us, and as usual, I ask you about support, even informational support, even sharing this information about Russia, terrorist state, terrorist acts about us, against us. Everything will help in this war. Thanks for your attention. Till the next video, and bye.